This is Tech Tip Tuesday.
Okay, today we're hooking up an Aquasurge SDL 5 to 9,000 adjustable pump. We're going to be using a dual union check valve, and we'll be installing it in a pondless vault. Because we're using two pondless vaults next to each other on this application, we're going to be coming up out of the pondless vault. So what we needed to do was extend this dual union check valve. It comes with the proper fittings to do so. So how we figured out how high we want it to be is I measured outside of the pondless vault just to get above the lid. And then I measured from the bottom of the pump to like the nut on the check valve. And I've got that measurement figured out. And then I needed to know what size pipe I needed between our two fittings, which ended up being 8 inches. So I've cut the pipe. Now I'm going to show you how I hook it up. So for starters, we'll screw this fitting back out of the pump. And we're going to clean it up with PVC primer. All 4 sections are clean. Now the two fittings are clean, the pipe's clean, and we're going to glue it in. And what we're using is Christy's Red Hot Blue Glue. Works great when it's a little bit wet out, damp, cold, warm, whatever it is. It's good. Put a little glue on the pipe, a little glue on the fitting, and we're going to push it in and we're going to hold it. And the reason we hold it is sometimes that pipe likes to push out. So we'll hold it for 30 seconds, make sure it doesn't move, and then we can glue the other part. So we've got that part held in and glued. We're going to do the same on this side. Glue on the pipe, glue on the fitting. We'll hold it in for 30 seconds. All right, so that should be good. Now what we're going to do is thread this fitting into the pump. Get it threaded in all the way. We'll adjust our nut, make sure it's nice and tight. And then we'll lower this into the pond vault. All right, on this particular application, I want to have this pump come out as close as I can to this rock to hide it. So we're going to have that check valve come out on that corner. And what we'll do is we'll cut the lid for the pond vault to fit that. Okay, so we've got our lid cut to fit around the check valve. So let's slide it into place. Check, make sure it fits well, it fits good. All there's left to do is glue the pipe coming out.
All right, so right now we're to the point where we're going to hook up our 4 to 7,000 SLD pump. The cool part about these pumps is it's adjustable flow. That's the 4 to 7,000. So we're using this in this application for the 3 spears because they're all different sizes and they're all going to push water at a different level. So we'll be able to gear that pump up or gear it down as needed, as well as adjust the ball valves that we put in earlier yesterday. So that way we're going to get an even flow, because we want each one of those water columns to be just the same. We don't want it to have all different heights because it's going to look wonky. So the check valve assembly. We get a lot of calls about this check valve assembly. The check valve comes with many different parts, as you can see in here, and people are always confused about what do you do with this. So all these fittings are for different applications. This threaded nipple goes to an Aquascape 1000 skimmer, and this particular fitting right here goes to an Aquasurge pump. The Aquasurge pumps have an external male thread, so that's why this is on here. For us, we're using an SLD, so we want to go male thread to female. So what I'm going to do is just take this off real quick, and what I'm going to do is put this one in, put our nut back, and it is really that simple. So don't get confused by all those extra parts. The other thing is right here, this application, we are actually going to glue our pipe on in there. So that means this nut will stay right in there. What's cool about these is, on the other side, is a slip fitting that you can glue. So what I'm going to do is put that this way, put that over here, and there you go. So once I glue this on, this fitting in this nut will always be in that vault. So for winter purposes, all you have to do is release this nut right here, and you'll be able to pull your whole pump right out. If you like this sort of thing, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, whatever you got to do to get notified, because we got more to come. Thank you for watching. We'll see you all soon.